Tyler, things are heating up here in the kitchen as well. We have Kathy Adams-Phillips with Kathy's Southern Kitchen, making a dish perfect for Father's Day.
Perfect for Father's Day. And did you know, Sally, that it is an Alabama state proclamation that beef is to be served for Father's Day?
I did not know this, and you were telling me something special about your grandmother.
Yes, my grandmother, actually the Alabama Cattle Women's Association, back in my grandmother's day, it was called the Cowbells.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea why they want to change that. But back in the day, and still to this day, the cattle women would present the governor with a platter of beef, and the governor would sign the proclamation that beef is to be served for Father's Day. And my grandmother was one of the first ones. Actually, she was the first one to present that platter of beef.
That's very special.
Yeah, it really is.
So beef runs deep.
It does.
Your family.
And I got to go to the proclamation signing last year and this year and sign the proclamation with Governor Ivy, or watch her sign it. So that's real special to me.
I say beef, it's what's for dinner, and it's what should be for dinner on Father's Day.
Always. It's a tradition. Now, we're making an oven roasted brisket today, and brisket in the oven or on the grill is, you cook it low and slow. It's a big, beautiful piece of beef. This has already been trimmed. We're leaving the fat cap on top because that fat is going to give this great flavor. We don't want to cut that away. So this is just beautiful. This is about a 4-pound brisket, and my recipe, if you'll go to WSFA.com, you'll see the recipe for about a 5-pound brisket. So this one's a little bit smaller. We're creating our own rub today, Sally. And this rub is brown sugar, smoked paprika, that's going to give it that good smoky flavor, onion powder, garlic powder, some good coarse black pepper, and of course salt. And I've already got this.
Blended that up already.
I did. Would you like to do the honors?
I would. I'm going to sprinkle.
Yes.
And then you're going to rub.
I'll tell you what, we're going to start bottom first.
Okay.
Look at this, and go ahead and give me just a good, healthy,
sorry.
that is quite all right. And we're going to give this a good rub. Now, you can do this the day ahead if you'd like.
And just let it stay in the fridge?
Absolutely. Cover it really tight and let it stay in the refrigerator, and you're ready to go when you're wanting
the
to.
rest of it
Yes,
on there.
let's go ahead. Let me just help it along
you have
a
the
little
gloves.
bit. And it's good to wear gloves with this. I think that's good. I do. And if you
so?
have some left over, then just put the lid back on it and store it, and it's
Use it
good to
next
go.
time.
Yes. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this really tight with tin foil, and this is going to cook low and slow. We're going to cook it at 300 degrees. Preheat your oven to 300 degrees, and this is going to cook for 5 hours.
So a long time. So you could put this in the oven in the morning, go to church,
Absolutely.
come back home, and it's ready.
You are 100% right. Or you could even cook it the day before and then just heat it up prior to serving. It's delicious.
How do you reheat it? What's the best way to reheat?
Just put your oven at 350, keep it good and covered, and put it back in the pan. Leave it in the pan, that's the best way. And then just preheat it for about 30 minutes and you're ready to go.
So when you say cover it, just the outside, or do you like to wrap?
No, we're actually going to cover this completely with tin foil, really good and tight, and we're good to go. Now, we are going to do one more step. It's optional here in just a few minutes, but for the most part, this is ready. The oven does all of the work.
That's real easy.
It is.
That's simple.
It is.
And it's delicious. Kathy did let me have a nibble a little early. That's it. I think even I can do this.
Well, you
It's
can.
so simple.
And the great thing about it is that you can shred it. It cooks so beautiful and tender. You can shred it and make sandwiches with it.
Quesadillas,
Absolutely.
nachos, if you have leftovers.
Yes, or you can slice it like we have over here. So there's a lot of great options. And if there are any leftovers, which is pretty doubtful,
Because it's so good.
it is, but if there are, then yes, those brisket sandwiches are just the best. And I say brisket is king. It's just king of the beef. It's so good. Everybody loves it. And this roast will feed 6 to 8 people. So it's really the perfect thing for Father's Day.
But I think 3 or 4 people would probably finish this off as good.
Yes, we're known
quickly.
to do that at our family.
And we're going to work on our sauce coming up in our second half hour, right?
We are.
Thank you, Kathy.